There's a lot of Star Wars games in the span of 40 to 50 years, but I managed to find at least 2 to 3 weird ones. Now first off, we have Star Wars Super Bombad Racing for the PS2, released in April 23, 2001. It was developed by a subsidiary of LucasArts called Lucas Learning, and you could tell that this game was supposed to be whimsical and not taken so seriously. It's a racing game overall. It really did feel like Mario Kart, but just not as fun. You know, you got your variety of characters from the Star Wars films. It's kind of really interesting to see when people like talk Star Wars games. This one never gets brought up, and I never know why. It's not a bad game. If you find this at a yard sale for like $5, you can't go wrong. Alright, next up we have Star Wars Yoda Stories for Game Boy Color. So this originally was on the PC first in 1997, but the Game Boy Color version was released in 1999. And basically there really is no central plot or ultimate goal. Like sometimes you gotta do a random test, so you gotta complete a random mission, or you gotta rescue a Star Wars character. When I played this game, I was a little bit appalled by the graphics and the way the characters were moving. There was a lot of great games coming out for this handheld, and I'm pretty shocked like how this game looked. But if you were to play this game, I would recommend playing the 1997 PC version. And lastly, we got Star Wars Demolition. Now, if there was any game that wanted to remind you that the 90s was awesome and extreme, this had to be the game. Well, at least there's this alien woman in the menu screen trying to shake her ass the whole time. I think it's like one of the highlights of the game for me. Released in the year 2000 for PlayStation and Dreamcast, Star Wars Demolition was a vehicular combat game that kind of reminds you of Twisted Metal and another game called Vigilante 8. And in fact, the developer of this game was Luxoflux, which they did work on Vigilante 8 and the sequel. Basically, the premise of the game is that the Galactic Empire has banned Jabba the Hutt's pod races. So this is the next thing that Jabba the Hutt comes up with, a more life-threatening vehicle combat contest. Yeah, I'd rather just be playing Twisted Metal instead. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like it and comment below your thoughts and opinions about the Star Wars franchise and the obscure games that I showed in today's video. I would love to hear your opinions about it. Anyways, my name is Spirit, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.